Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. In this session, we at Bright Air Duct Cleaning are going to detail exactly how we tackle the unique air duct challenges across Tampa. Look, living here in Florida, we all know the drill, right? Our relentless humidity and that unique coastal climate just take a massive toll on our homes. Your HVAC system is essentially the lungs of your house, and the systems in this city are honestly as varied as the people living here. That's exactly why our expert technicians adjust our methods entirely based on where you live and how your specific system is built. We aren't just cleaning ducts, we're applying hyperlocal expertise to solve neighborhood-specific problems.
Our core philosophy really is this simple. No two Tampa neighborhoods are the same. A one-size-fits-all approach, it just doesn't work for the incredibly diverse architecture of our beautiful city. Our technicians know firsthand that the air quality challenges you're facing in a historic 1920s bungalow are vastly different from what you'd see in a high-rise downtown or a sprawling new build from the 2020s. I mean, older homes might have decades of cumulative settling and unique materials like plaster to deal with, while modern structures have these incredibly tight building envelopes that basically trap everything inside. So to give you the absolute best air quality possible, we really have to respect the unique footprint of your specific neighborhood.
So let's dive right into this neighborhood tour. We're going to look at South Tampa's aging systems, downtown Tampa's high-rise compliance, Brandon's balancing of extended runs, and Ybor City's historic preservation, before wrapping up with how Bright Air Duct Cleaning is your go-to hyper-local expert.
All right, Section 1, South Tampa, Aging Systems.
We're starting our tour right here in South Tampa. It's an area characterized by incredible charm, for sure, but it's also one where older homes frequently struggle with the hidden compounding effects of aging duct systems. Think about it. Decades of heavy HVAC use in this part of town often lead to heavily degraded, worn-out seals. Over the years, Tampa's relentless humidity, combined with constant temperature fluctuations, just causes the original mastic and tape around these joints to dry rot and crack right open. And this creates massive airflow inefficiencies. It allows hidden dust, often mixed with local allergens like oak pollen and coastal moisture, to just build up deep inside the ductwork. But here's the thing. We at Bright Air Duct Cleaning don't just guess where the problem is. Before a single brush or vacuum is ever turned on, we conduct a full, comprehensive duct assessment. We literally map out the exact points of degradation to precisely identify every worn seal and airflow restriction so we can tackle the real root cause.
So once we have that detailed assessment, we get right to work on a permanent solution. We meticulously restore proper routing and thoroughly seal every single joint in the system. And honestly, the financial and comfort impacts of this process are absolutely massive. Think about a typical summer afternoon here in Florida. Your attic can easily reach temperatures exceeding 130 degrees. If you have cracked seals in your ductwork, your HVAC system is literally pumping 70-degree, expensive, conditioned air straight into that sweltering attic space, all while simultaneously sucking hot, dusty attic air right back into your living room. Crazy, right? By completely sealing these joints, we ensure that every single ounce of the conditioned air you're paying for actually reaches your bedrooms and living areas. It's all about preserving your daily comfort, lowering those steep summer energy bills, and keeping that nasty attic dust completely out of your breathing air.
Moving on to Section 2, Downtown Tampa, High-Rise Compliance.
Shifting our focus over to downtown Tampa introduces a totally different set of challenges because now we're moving from residential attics to shared commercial and high-rise properties. We're definitely not dealing with a standard single-family home layout here. High-rise condos present incredibly specific technical hurdles. First off, you've got the physics of vertical ventilation. High-rises often rely on complex shared exhaust shafts and pressurized corridors. If one unit's ducts are improperly handled, you run a huge risk of cross-contamination between condo units, literally pushing dust or odors right into a neighbor's space. Plus, we face extreme access limitations. The tight spaces, drop ceilings, and narrow utility closets make standard, bulky duct cleaning equipment completely useless. Our technicians have to expertly navigate these tight spaces using specialized, compact, high-powered commercial extraction units. It takes a deep understanding of high-rise building science to ensure we isolate your unit effectively without disrupting the overall pressure of the entire building.
And you know, beyond the physical constraints, there's the administrative side of downtown living. High-rise buildings are governed by incredibly strict protocols. Property managers are laser-focused on enforcing fire codes, noise ordinances, liability requirements, and insurance mandates. But to seamlessly manage this complexity without causing you even a single moment of stress, we basically take the entire burden right off your shoulders. We coordinate directly with building management on your behalf well before the service date. We make absolutely sure all the required documented service records, certificates of insurance, and scope of work proposals are provided and approved. We ensure everything meets their strict commercial and residential compliance protocols to the letter. Our main goal here? To handle all the bureaucratic headaches behind the scenes so that you can just come home to clean, fresh air.
Next up is Section 3, Brandon, balancing extended runs. Heading out to the suburbs, Brandon presents its own distinct scenario. Here we see much larger homes with significantly extended duct runs. In these sprawling, single-story or wide-footprint home layouts, you face a really unique physics problem when it comes to airflow. It's kind of like thinking of your ductwork as a very long garden hose. If there's a kink, or in our case, a heavy localized buildup of dust and debris right in the middle of that hose, the pressure drops dramatically, right? And the air barely trickles out by the time it reaches the end of the line. Because the runs in Brandon homes are so much longer than in downtown condos, a blockage in just one isolated section can severely disrupt the airflow balance across the entire property. One dusty branch could literally mean your master bedroom is freezing like an icebox while your kitchen is absolutely sweltering. This demands a highly targeted analysis from our team to correct that imbalance.
So, to accurately diagnose these widespread imbalances, our experts rely on a very specific, tangible metric, CFM, or cubic feet per minute. This is the gold standard measurement of airflow volume used in building science to precisely identify underperforming duct branches. We don't just, hold a hand up to the vent and guess if it feels strong enough. No way. We use specialized calibrated tools like flow hoods and digital anemometers to measure the exact velocity and volume of air exiting your vents. By capturing this hard data, we reveal exactly how much air is flowing, or failing to flow, through every single part of your system. This allows us to bring real scientific expertise to the table, identifying the exact bottlenecks hidden deep inside those long Brandon ceiling runs. We follow a very specific, almost surgical, three-step procedure to resolve this. First, we test the CFM at every single register in your home to create a complete airflow map. Second, we use that data to pinpoint the exact underperforming branches. And third, we clean and clear only the specific problem sections causing the imbalance. Now, the alternative to this, which honestly a lot of companies do, is just blindly dealing with everything at once. They'll run brushes through perfectly clean ducts while barely scratching the surface of the actual blockage, just crossing their fingers and hoping for the best. That blind approach is a massive waste of your time and your money. By using CFM diagnostics, we isolate the root cause and apply surgical precision, restoring perfect, balanced airflow to every corner of your large suburban home.
Finally, Section 4, Ybor City, Historic Preservation.
Our final neighborhood stop is the beloved historic district of Ybor City, where older property layouts hide aging structures and notoriously hard-to-access ductwork. This brings up a really vital concern for preservationists and homeowners in the area. How do we at Bright Air Duct Cleaning effectively fix airflow issues hidden behind aging structures without harming these irreplaceable historic properties? Well, it's a delicate balancing act. Many of these homes feature fragile building materials like original heart pine, authentic lath and plaster walls, and handcrafted ceiling details that have literally survived for a century. Reckless HVAC work like cutting random access holes or using overly aggressive agitation tools can severely damage the structural integrity and the historic value of the home. So, we solve this by bringing modern technology into these historic spaces. Before any physical work even begins, we utilize highly specialized advanced inspection cameras to completely map out the hidden aging duct systems visually. Think of our technicians like modern-day explorers navigating dark, century-old passages. We use high-definition, flexible fiber optic scopes that can snake through the tightest corners and capture crystal-clear video of the duct interiors. We absolutely need to know exactly what is behind those walls, where the ducts twist and turn, and what condition the material is in before we make a single physical move. This visual mapping totally eliminates the guesswork and allows us to formulate a completely non-invasive cleaning plan. This protective measure is absolutely critical. Preservationists care deeply about the legacy of their homes, and our hyper-local expertise means we respect that beautiful architecture just as much as you do. By visually mapping the system first, it guarantees that we can establish safe access points using existing registers or hidden junctions, ensuring zero damage is caused to your property's original structure. We can safely extract decades of accumulated dust, pet dander, and historic debris without ever compromising the plaster or original woodwork. We meticulously preserve the history of your Ybor City home while radically upgrading the air you breathe inside it today. And that brings us to Section 5, Bright Air Duct Cleaning, your hyper-local experts.
We at Bright Air Duct Cleaning are ready to tackle your home's unique needs today. Whether it's completely sealing worn joints in South Tampa, expertly navigating high-rise rules downtown, balancing long-run airflow in Brandon, or protecting the architectural history in Ybor City, we've got you covered with true local expertise. Please come visit us at our Henderson Road location. That's 12610 Henderson Road, Suite 2A, right here in Tampa, Florida, 33625. Or give us a call today at 813-867-6337 to schedule your specialized hyper-local service. We are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Before we go, I want to leave you with one final provocative thought about your specific neighborhood's aging systems. Take a deep breath right now. Do you really know what's hiding in the air you are breathing right now? Your home is unique, and your air quality solution absolutely should be, too. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and we look forward to helping you breathe a whole lot easier.